Welcome to our new bike ride series. We intend to take our viewers to some scenic parks here in Japan. To start off, we will feature Toneri Koen that is just nearby my location. But since we are going to a bike ride, it has a 2 hours bike ride duration. For those who are planning to visit Japan, this should be part of your bucket list. I'm using a mountain bike that I purchased from Trek Bike Shop in Yokohama. The reason why I choose mountain bike, it has something to do that I was aspiring since I was in my high school days. I already have a mountain bike before and used to ride on it with my friends and classmates. During my teen years, we used to bike ride every after our class, going to some pet shop to which we don't mind how far it is, as long as we can bike ride as a group going to some places. Now in my 40s, I'm getting back to ride a mountain bike. Doing it alone is quite different. With the nature and surrounding neighbors here in Japan, plus the quiet characters of most of the people here, it is a perfect place to concentrate and feel free to explore and find your solitude. The reason why I choose to visit Toneri Koen is that I want to experience alone, to be inside its surrounding. I was here in Japan for about more than 6 years already and never had a chance and opportunity to go around and explore as I'm about to do now. I was quite excited to visit a park here in Japan. being a loner kind of people. I never had that courage to know and get what I want. Unless this given by a chance, I feel like the right time must come along. And that right time must be in the perfect place as well. I did this ride to share it with my friends too, what I'm about to find out and experience when I get there in Toneri Koen. Yes, it is far and has a 2-hour bike ride duration. I think it could be a fulfilling moment when you reach or achieve something that could be a rewarding experience when you get there. Being on the road, whether you are inside a car or train, being on a bicycle is quite a different situation. You have the intent to go somewhere, same as coming with a car or train, or even with an airplane or ship. Bike ride is always having concerns with your physical capacity to pedal along with the road. But of course, you must also have a prior information to the roads ahead and the weather of the day that you are traveling. Bike rides are only limited to a good weather condition. The challenging part was going against your intent. Why do you decide to become a cyclist? Same as challenging yourself to measure your physical stamina and how you intend to improve it.
GPS signal lost.
Going to some good places such as parks is something that a word cannot be described. You can only witness how people use the park and make themselves relax as whatever activity they intend to do. Going there to spend with your family, getting out from your weekday's busy work, I think it's a must to always remind ourselves to make a break and contemplate for a while to find our inner peace. But of course, sharing it with the others, such as going with your friends or meeting new people, is the best way to spend your day in a park.
And if they want to do better,
As we bike along going to Toneri Park, I was so optimistic to get there as soon as possible. I am much better prepared on this ride compared to my previous ride as shown in my vlog series. Make sure to check to know my backstory before I get to this point of my content development as a vlogger and cyclist. Now, as we are about to reach the 15-minute mark on this bike ride, I am more confident to run as fast as I can even if there's an uphill ahead on this path. I have gone through it every time that I'm having a long ride such as this. Please do excuse my cough as I really intended to make it heard by our viewers. The video doesn't show my current physical stamina unless my body requires me to cough, to take in more oxygen to my lungs to supply it into my bloodstream. My heart muscle also needs to expand as well every time I blow my cough.
I am a boy
of 16, lived another 70. And just before first light, I woke from a dream. I heard my mother say to me, I'm amazed at how you've grown. But son, don't you think it's time to come on home? Like a tree planted by a stream of living water, you were the blessing of my days, and I love you always. I still see that girl in blue from across the crowded room. I knew in my heart before I even knew your name. It's like an angel on my shoulder said, boy, get yourself on over. After more than 60 years, I still feel the same. Like a tree planted by a stream of living water, you've been the blessing of my days, and I love you always. I am a boy of 16. I lived another 70. And just before first light, I had a beautiful dream. I could see all the love I've known growing with a life of its own. I know that I leave only to return again. Be like a tree planted by a stream of living water. Be a blessing all your days.
This is the end of part 1 on this series of Going to Toneri Koen. Please make sure to watch out the second part of this series as we continue our road discoveries. See you next time.